Good morning, everyone. On this Wednesday in the 22nd week in Ordinary Time, and also the last day of the month, we are continuing our reading in 1 Corinthians. We're in chapter 3, verses 1 through 9. Brothers and sisters, I could not talk to you as spiritual people, but as fleshly people, as infants in Christ. I fed you milk, not solid food, because you were unable to take it. Indeed, you are still not able, even now, for you are still in the flesh. While there is jealousy and rivalry among you, are you not of the flesh and walking according to the manner of man? Whenever someone says, I belong to Paul, and another, I belong to Apollos, are you not merely men? What is Apollos after all, and what is Paul? Ministers through whom you became believers, just as the Lord assigned each one. I planted, Apollos watered, but God caused the growth. Therefore, neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who causes the growth. He who plants and he who waters are one, and each will receive wages proportional to his labor. For we are God's co-workers. You are God's field, God's building. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. I love this analogy to planting and that type of thing because I enjoy getting out there and landscaping and gardening and things like that. And I can relate to this. There's so many factors involved whenever you're out there in the garden. Particularly this past year, our spring was it was incredibly cold and wet. And so a lot of plants that performed just perfectly fine in years past, they're mediocre this year. That's the nature. While other plants are actually doing super well. And so there's a variety of results. You could have good soil, even a good seed, but there are other factors involved in the makeup of a plant. And it's no different in the spiritual life. And Apostle Paul is giving reference to this, that there are different ministries, and each ministry plays a part in making a good plant, but there's a lot more involved in it than just one person. They're all important in order to make it work just to perfection. And we look to those folks who are involved in ministry as a part of that spiritual growth for each one of us. Let's give praise to God because, as he puts it, the very bottom part of this, it is God who causes growth. It's his jurisdiction. Let's give praise to God for those that contribute in our lives, but give praise to God who is a source for even those that have contributed to our spiritual well-being. Stay safe, folks. Hopefully we'll see each other soon. Bye for now.